What is good with you, baby? Peace and love to everybody, man. Hope you happy, safe, happy Saturday to you. It's your boy LaKevin, back out with another reaction. Today, we got DJ Blad on DJ Yella, all of NWA new Ice Cube, one with no Vaseline. Now, I've been seeing, the movie called Straight Outta Compton. It was on DVD, and it's this one right here, Straight Outta Compton. And basically, it's like how there are five members of the group. Eazy-E, rest in peace. DJ Yella, Ice Cube, MC Ren, Dr. Dre. They all come about, doing like hip hop stuff and everything else like that. But at one point, they have like an argument. They go like separate ways, and then Dre and them hit Ice Cube with a diss, and Ice Cube gonna get. Well, he wasn't getting mad or nothing. He's way in the booth doing on the diss song called No Vaseline, and bro, they say it like the best diss track ever, other than Tupac with Hit 'Em Up. We're gonna jump into this, man. DJ will be explained to it, and I'm gonna put a link on the description down below. So without further ado, y'all, let's jump right into it.
At the height of Straight Outta Compton, that album went how many times platinum?
Well, back then it was double, but since then it's all way more. But
right.
Back then, double platinum was huge.
A very big deal.
Yeah.
Especially
with no radio play.
No radio play. First album.
Yeah.
I mean,
because that made the second album, and if I'm not mistaken, the second album is the only one that came in at number one.
Right. Yeah. The Straight Outta Compton kind of bubbled.
Yeah. But the other one came in at number one.
Okay. So Straight Outta Compton comes out.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think was your greatest memory from that time? Or the craziest story or whatever?
It had to be the tour.
The tour.
40 dates, 40 girls. 40 plus girls rather. Oh yeah, a city is a girl a night. That's just how it was.
Yeah.
That was 2 months. And everybody that was on the tour always said, even to this day, that was the best tour. Because it was, nowadays tours is totally different, but it was a real tour. Especially for a hip hop group.
Yeah.
Run DMC was already doing it, but from the West Coast, it was unheard of.
Okay.
And we the only ones.
Because you guys were going on tour with East Coast artists, right?
Yeah. Salt and Pepper was supposed to go, but she was pregnant. One of them was pregnant,
okay.
And they didn't go. Kid and Play, and then we hooked up with LL, certain shows. So that's what I'm saying. A West Coast group, there was no West Coast group. I mean, we the only ones that got from the West that got into Apollo.
Yeah.
We didn't get booed, but we didn't get a big clap, but
okay.
We got into Apollo. Even in Washington D.C., that's East Coast, but they accepted us for some reason.
Sure.
We opened the doors for the East. Nobody else was getting in the East.
Okay. So the tour finishes. The album is heading towards double platinum.
Yeah.
Ice Cube decides to leave.
Yeah.
Ice Cube, from what I've read, I guess felt like he wasn't being compensated properly for all the work that he put in.
Yeah, detail, I don't know, that I don't know, but, he just left. He wasn't forced to leave. No, he left on his own, so,
So he didn't have a contract already?
Nobody had contracts.
Nobody had contracts.
Yeah.
But even with Jerry Heller in the mix?
Not until during the tour. That's when we got contracts.
This was after the album came out?
Oh, yeah.
That seems really strange.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you got young kids. That's the thing.
Right, but you got Jerry Heller.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying you got young kids that don't know no better. We was young. We don't know contract. We don't know about all this stuff. Publishing and producers, writers, all this stuff.
Okay.
When you're young and don't know nothing.
Well, from what I've read, I guess at that point everyone was given contracts.
Yeah.
And everyone signed except for Ice Cube.
Oh yeah.
So Ice Cube basically he wasn't under contract.
Oh yeah.
Boom.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well, okay. So how did you guys feel when Ice Cube decided to leave? Because Ice Cube was a very key member in this group.
We did all something, so funny. We never talked about it.
Really?
No, we didn't. I mean, we wasn't bad or, it just happened. Just like, okay, he left. And it wasn't no talking no mess. It was nothing like that. He went his way.
I want to say this that Ice Cube said on the disc that Yella on your team started losing. Hey yo Dre, stick to producing. Coming out on the block, you been it. Easy so you asked him when he in it quick. I'm like, ooh, man. When he talk about he went in on Eazy-E, Yella, Dre, MC Ren, he went in on them, and Dre and all them, they never had a diss after that No Vaseline, because it's still to this day, it's still one of the best bangers ever. And the beat to that song was the original the song called Daz. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, right quick. Okay, I found it. It was Brick. It called Daz. It called disco music. Yeah, that's what Ice Cube sampled it to that song on the new Vaseline. So, just so you know, give a little heads up.
Okay.
We were still here. The group didn't fizzle away.
No, it didn't. And then the 100 Miles Running
the
EP came out, and the Ice Cube thing was addressed.
Oh, yeah.
On that EP. So obviously people felt some type of way about it.
I mean, that was after the little D Barnes thing with the video, letting him come on right before us.
Explain that situation.
It was I forgot the name of the show.
So, but there was and the host was D Barnes.
Yeah, there was a video show. Yeah.
A video show. Okay.
I guess she let him say something, but they edited right before our part. Because I think we was hosting the whole show, but he ended up saying something. I can't remember what it was, but something right before one of our.
And it was about NWA.
Yeah.
So
something about Buster's 100, whatever. I can't remember the words, but so that was like, oh, okay, wait a minute.
So he said something about
that we didn't know about until we seen the show.
Oh, until it got aired.
Yeah.
So Ice Cube kind of took the first shot.
I don't know if it was taking the first shot, but it was made to look like a first shot.
Well, I mean,
where they edited.
I mean, if Ice Cube
he didn't say F NW. He didn't say it wasn't nothing like that. It was just something kind of simple, but it was edited where it looked like more than what it was. So that's
because he said something derogatory, and then they showed you guys right afterwards.
Yeah. So
they
got set up.
Okay. And is that what led to the Dre incident with D Barnes?
Yeah, that's what led to all that, and then the songs, and then back and forth.
Okay, and I guess D Barnes got kicked down some stairs, or
I don't know. I wasn't there. So
you weren't there.
I don't want to know.
You don't want to know. Fair enough. Okay, so once that happened, you guys decided to take the first shot in a song.
Oh yeah.
Against Ice Cube.
Oh yeah.
What there's something about Benedict Arnold.
Yeah. A few little things. I don't talk about that stuff no more.
Okay. So you guys took some shots at Ice Cube at the time. Were you guys seeing Ice Cube at all after that?
Oh no. Never, not since the tour.
Not since the tour.
Yeah.
Okay.
We didn't see him at all and talk. None of that.
Okay. 100 Miles and Running, I thought was brilliant.
Yeah.
By the way, I feel like people forget about that project.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like.
Now, if you want me to do like 100 Miles of Running with Ice Cube disc, let me know in the comments. I will love to be, doing reaction to that.
From the Straight Outta Compton, it's just like we grew up a little more.
Yeah,
got a little older.
Like personally, I actually liked that project more than the second album.
Oh, okay.
Just me personally.
Yeah.
Because I thought like what was that one song?
She swallowed it.
She swallowed it.
Oh,
Yeah. Brilliant song.
Wow. Got slack about that one too.
I bet. And
well, because originally, there was a sample on that song. Herbie Hancock.
Okay.
He called us in the studio and said we couldn't use it. And me and Dre looked at each other like, okay. He called.
While you were making, not before it even came out.
Well, we had made it. Then I guess they let him hear it, trying to get the sample.
Oh, right. And he said no.
And no.
He said hell no.
Called us personally. I was thinking right at Dre, he was like, okay. Then we had, had to play the music, took out the...
Let me look at Herbie Hancock right quick. Alright, I found it. Oh, you can see that. Hold on. This is Herbie Hancock right here. Let me show you. Right there. Yeah. So he actually called them like, nah, don't sample my songs. Do not sample my song. Like, okay, we'll switch that. That's crazy.
Okay.
Because it sounded totally different.
And I believe on that album it was kind of addressing the whole FBI thing. I mean, 100 Miles and Running was about the FBI and stuff like that. But ultimately, nothing really happened with you guys. No one got arrested. No one got charged. Nothing.
No. But it was
a great promo.
It was our rights.
Yeah.
Freedom of speech. That's what they would say. Yeah.
Right. Did No Vaseline came out before the second NWA album?
Yeah, I think it had to.
Okay.
It had to come out after the 100 Miles and Running.
Okay.
Yeah, it had to.
So, what did you think when you first heard No Vaseline?
I thought it was cool. That's the thing about it. Nobody really got mad. It's just like, okay, he got us on that one. That's all. I even told Cube this a couple of months ago. I said, you got us.
Right.
That's it. We didn't like, oh man, nah.
I mean, you were mentioned on it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You losing and all that.
Yeah, Yella on your team, so you're losing. Dre, stick to producing.
You got it. So hey.
Were you and Cube close at all at one point?
Oh yeah. Early, it's like me and Dre was the closest.
Yeah.
Out of the whole thing. But every once you get close with Ren for a little while, Cube for a little while, and Eric, it's just different phases and stuff.
Okay. So No Vaseline comes out, and everyone considered a strong diss record.
Mm-hmm.
You guys still weren't running into Cube at all, or nothing else like that. I mean, but not even at award shows or events.
No, not us. No, not the group. No,
not the group. Okay. Was there ever talk of Cube coming back to NWA during that time, or was it totally like?
I would say more. Well, not really. Maybe after the second album.
Okay, so the second album comes out.
Yeah.
The For Life record.
Yeah.
The For Life album. What was it like creating like a second album? This time without Ice Cube and so forth. I mean, because the EP came out.
Yeah.
But I kind of felt like the EP sonically sounded like Straight Outta Compton, whereas the second album had its own kind of sound.
Yeah, it kind of
more synthesizers and
the G-Funk.
The G-Funk.
That's what it was. I mean, but it was like we really grew up. Because to me, the first album is better because of what it was. But sounding wise, musically wise, the last album is better. Okay. Musically wise, way 100% better. But Straight Outta Compton was more popular. Because I guess it's the beginning, really. But the last album was stronger. The songs was better. But it just Straight Outta Compton was a better album, even though musically it wasn't.
Okay.
So we used samples and not much. But the last album really got into the sound and it was a great sound.
Yeah. The
sound was great.
You guys dissed Ice Cube on that album.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was it? What's the song? I was speaking to your bitch O'Shea, all that stuff.
Always into something, yeah.
Always into something. There we go. I was trying to remember the name of the song.
It's just, I ain't talk about them. You know, this stuff. I just stay away.
Okay, fair enough. But it was always on record, though. No one ever got into brawls or anything else like that.
No, we never met up. Not us. You know, not the group and him. No.
Okay.
Maybe something else stuff happened, but not with the group. No.
Okay. That album came out. It went how many times platinum?
It had to go double.
Double platinum.
And it came out at number one. You know, shipped number one.
Okay.
Which is, I think, to this day is rare.
Yeah.
Very rare for hip hop.
Yeah, no, I remember that album. It was, that was in my car for months and months. So what really happened after that? Because at one point, Dre wanted to leave.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's when that album, when we finished mixing that album, the group was over.
Really?
Yeah. The group was done.
Why?
It just dissolved.
Why?
Dre went his way, and that was it. The group was over.
But Dre was still under contract.
Oh, I don't know about contract.
Okay.
Yeah. But the group was over. When we mixed it, the group was. After it was mixed, the group was over.
Well, I mean, but there was still. There was videos.
We still did the videos, but it was just about over, really.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh? I never knew that.
Yeah. Nobody never knew that.
Nobody never knew that. Okay.
Yeah, but the group was. It was basically. It wasn't officially over, but it was over. Cause what happened? We were supposed to do another tour.
Right.
And our manager, I ain't saying no names, got greedy.
Talking about Jerry Heller?
I ain't saying no names.
Okay.
Got greedy. Wanting to do stadiums or something like this. That's what helped us fall apart. We didn't do that last tour.
Well, why not do stadiums? NWA was huge at that time.
Yeah, but I think still arenas was better. Or whatever it was, asking too much money. Whatever the reason why we didn't do it.
Okay.
It's a shame that we didn't do that. But
yeah,
it was amazing that we did.
So had you done the tour, and
it might have been a different thing.
Interesting.
Maybe.
Okay. So at one point, Dre wanted to leave.
Yeah. No, Dre didn't want to leave. He left.
Dre left. You and Dre, you said you were the closest of the two. Why didn't you go with Dre?
You know something? He asked me to.
Really?
I have not answered him yet.
Hey Dre, remember that?
I have not.
That death row deal you offered me back then?
I just never answered.
Really. So Dre wanted you to go. So did he tell you like, hey, I'm about to start death row? And
no, he just said I'm leaving.
You want to come with me?
I'm thinking, where are you leaving? That was it. I said I'll let you know.
Yeah, I remember that Dre in the movie that Dre, left that road because situation between him and Suge, and then he wanted to start his own. He wanted to start his own thing called Aftermath, and you see like Eminem, you see 50 Cent, you see like Corrupt, all of them like. They became very successful at what they doing in rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got Dre's album, 2001 album, which is still great to this day. And you got Eminem, who is very successful at what he does in rapping. He's very successful, and that's what I like about them. And 50 Cent, like, what do you? 50 says he's a level of pettiness. Like he's pettiness is not gonna be having no expiration date, none whatsoever. But you can tell that Dre, 50 Cent, Eminem, with all them, like, cause without them, like, I don't feel like there will never be another top of Aftermath or any type of death row what it was successful. And I think from what I heard, I think Snoop Dogg on death row right now, so we'll see what happens, man.
I have not let him know yet. I just never answered.
So you ultimately stayed with Easy.
Yeah.
Okay, and Ren was still there.
Ren was kind of gone too.
Ren was gone.
It was no more.
But didn't Ren come out with an album on?
Well, he was still on Ruthless. But, the group was broke up, so, everybody was solo.
Okay.
But I was just with E, I was with Eric, so. And then then he did a couple of EPs or stuff. I didn't do the first EP, the 5150 or whatever that name of that EP. I didn't touch that one. And then, his other EP, then the diss songs coming, But I wasn't in the video. He didn't ask me to be in the video because he knew I wouldn't be in it.
Okay.
No, I'm not going to diss him. No, he knew that. So that's why he didn't come to me about that song.
Right, because were you and Dre still cool, or did you guys kind of stop talking at that point?
We just haven't seen each other.
Okay.
But we were still cool. There was no problem, but we just have not seen each other. Just like me and Cube, we just didn't see each other. I didn't talk to Cube again till after Eric's death. That was the first time I talked to him since '89.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow. Okay. Okay. So Eazy's kind of doing his own thing.
Mm-hmm.
Death Row comes out. Did you know Sugar though?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he was around towards because he was DOC's bodyguard. So.
Right.
Yeah,
he was DOC's bodyguard.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was around right toward the ending of that album, the second album, the Mixing Time.
Okay. Because the DOC went with Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
Yeah, those two. Now, was that before or after DOC's accident?
That was after his accident. He had already because he was supposed to go on tour that next morning, and he was at a video shoot.
Right, because he had his own album that came out.
Yeah.
Great album, by the way.
Oh yeah, it was a great album. He would have been a big artist.
Yeah.
The accident.
Yeah, I mean,
Damn.
I'd heard he fell asleep behind the wheel.
Fell asleep. Being up all night, drunk probably, but he fell asleep, went across the freeway and came out the car, the tree hit his neck. So that crushed his vocal cord.
Right, and then at that point, he had a raspy
Yeah, that was
voice.
it. But he could still write. But he was...
Man, DOC, man. He's still living, man, but, the voice of when he talk, he still got, like, to me, like, if I can do, doing the next interview, let me know in the comments of Black TV when DOC barely got the voice coming out, but it's still, like, all that stuff coming out, like, the way he hit the tree and started hitting on the neck and stuff, it was crazy, man. Hey, I'll let people know right now, don't drink and don't drive, period. Don't drink and drive, man, because that will lead you up to this. Big ups to DOC.
Even on the second album, yeah, he had already had the accident during the second album. Sure did.
Right, because I think he had like a little...
Yeah,
like
he didn't rap on it. He didn't rap on it, but he wrote.
Interesting. So who was he writing for?
I mean, everybody wrote Eazy's part. He wrote some of Eazy's parts on Straight Outta Compton album. Yeah, well, Eric liked his writing style.
Okay.
It was totally, a totally different style. He wrote,
Sure.
he wrote quite a bit.
So DOC went with Dre.
Yeah.
Okay. What was DOC? I mean, under contract still, or
Oh, I don't know. That I don't know.
Okay.
I'm quite sure he probably still was, but
Okay.
can't do no more albums. But I'm quite sure he still was under contract.
When you look at this whole breakup thing, when Ice Cube blamed Jerry Heller for the breakup.
I mean, always the outsider. Outsider broke up the group.
You feel the same way?
That's what happened. The group didn't break up itself. Outsiders. Whoever the other people, whatever, for whatever reason, that's what broke the group up. The group didn't go in there, I hate you. No, we never had no
So
argument.
people are getting in other people's ears.
That's what it is. Outsiders.
And they were
And that's all I got to say about that. But that's what did it.
That's
the
what did it.
outsiders.
Okay.
Not the group.
Damn. Well, then that was it. Alright, so that was DJ Yella, all the NWA new Ice Cube one with no Vaseline. I mean, listen, whatever you say about Ice Cube, I think he's in my top 10 one of my favorite rapper of all time. Because we like that song called It Was a Good Day, which is still good to this day. You got Friday movies coming out. Friday, next Friday, Friday after next. You know. But when he did this song in No Vaseline, NWA this, it was like over. It was over. It's done. You know? And Ice Cube said, look, I won. So, you know. Hey, man, but RIP to Eazy-E, man. You know. His music will live on forever. And if you want me still doing reaction to Eazy-E, you know, real motherfucking G's, let me know in the comments, man. It's your boy, The Cabin. I'll see you on the next reaction, man. Peace.